how did you then, or how do you still feel depressive thoughts? Is it still something you're dealing with, or have you found ways in which to deal with it?
I think I found ways to coping with it. Understanding of the whole process is a good part of that. One of my friends was trying to motivate me in some ways, and they said, I've got to pay a sheet of A4, fold it in half again, and if you can, half again. Then it gets quite difficult, that, and then open it up. You've got a number of all these squares, and then those squares relate to a number of years for each square. You colour in the ones that you've lived already. There's only a few left, and you're thinking that's motivation. And of course, the point he was trying to get across is there isn't very many left. Of make sure you're making the most of that. I'm a glass half empty. I'm thinking there's not much time left. How depressing's that? And so that was a quite interesting process. But a close friend of mine directed me to a company called Ted's Health, there's a lot of talk about the female menopause and the changes in their lives, and men obviously don't have that, but that there are more mental processes that can be. But one of the things that males do have, the older you become, the less testosterone you produce. So Ted's Health was of a simple blood test and monitoring your blood, and this guy was relating it to mental health and the process. And so I thought, well, simple enough to go and do, and so I took the blood test, and my testosterone levels were very, very low. That obviously, being an athlete, you go through of thousands of anti-doping tests throughout your career, but they never tell you what the results are. You only find out if there's positive. Unfortunately, I never had any issues of there. So I don't know if I was competing with low testosterone, or in older age my testosterone has been slipping away more than most. But every male goes through this process, and of course that doesn't help self-esteem, confidence, and sort of get up and go driving. So I've been with Ted's Health and working with them for a couple of years now, promoting of males to get themselves checked out. I do have an injection of testosterone every 3 months to sort of boost me back up to sort of normal levels. And I don't know if it's the fact of having more testosterone in my system, or of knowing the process about it a little bit more. But I'm a lot more comfortable in my own skin now than I was before, and of enjoying life, or trying to enjoy life, which we all should be. We shouldn't be thinking about those last few squares on that sheet of paper, or we should be thinking about it of how we're going to get the most of them and not the least out of them.